Hey guys, Chris from Cuppa here. Just continuing on with the series in June, trying to hit one of these every single day, and so far, let's call it 3 for 3. But moving on to the next one, yesterday we walked through just how you can build tools in Cuppa Chat. Right, no longer are we restricted to just long form blog content. Cuppa is wide open now in terms of what content you could build. So that was yesterday. Today, I really wanted to show you um, basically a feature within Chat with the Article. It's in the Power Editor. There is just, this is top of mind for me right now because we have a couple new features coming out here in June. One of which I leaked yesterday, which is an authorship marketplace. You'll be able to see authors here to pick. You send the article to them. They review it. You can use their authorship expertise added on demand through Cuppa. You can make a very strong argument that expertise is one of the last remaining moats. So we are very excited to bring this to everyone. It will be available to all plans. We're working on building out some type of credit package, top-up package, all that good stuff, where you'll be able to select an author. The author will be, of course, vetted by us beforehand. Other cool feature real quick of this before we jump into build with article is anyone power and above can actually be an author themselves, right? So obviously we have a lot of customers that have expertise in entrepreneurship, business, local SEO, all of which is relevant in terms of being able to give that expertise to someone, and there's no reason you shouldn't get paid to do so. Sneaky way also to essentially build up backlinks for you wherever you want to direct it, right? So if you have an authorship profile, might be a good spot to dump in, your site. So anyway, just something to think about. But that's coming soon. So anyway, I wanted to show you, this was just an article I built again through my Slack channel within Cuppa, and I wanted to show you real quick within the editor basically the authentic engagement prompting. I sent this around, I think, when it was first released, when Opus 4 came out, but I also sent it around, I believe, last week of May, to highlight some of the features to it. So highly recommend clicking that actual thread in Twitter and reading the article itself. But basically, it is the whole case study basically shows how good Opus 4 is at understanding what good content is, based on a principle of reader engagement and interest principle. So I'm literally taking the screenshot that they gave within the article itself and dropping it into Chat with Article. I hope you guys use this feature. This might be one of my favorite features and one of our team's favorite features, with taking the final draft here from, let's call it 85 to 90% of the way there. It's getting better and better percentage-wise, of course, with newer models, more context, better prompting, better presets. But to me, there's always, stuff within Chat with Article that someone on the team should be doing something with the article. You can grade it. You can ask for links. You can do a lot of different things. Great at SEO, great at readability, which we're just about to do. Ask for authority links to drop into here. Drop in your site. Ask for internal links, using anchors. It's wild. It's wildly good. It's wide open. Definitely use it. Anyway, so I am just dropping in a simple prompt, looking at this text through the lens of reader engagement. By the way, I'll drop this in the video here. Can you read this article and give me your results? So this is very much when I've done this, and I hope this works in this video, but generally when I've done this, it spins recommendations. I say implement the recommendations, and then I go from an article that, if you guys like your detectors or your clients like your detectors and it's the end all be all, we can do some things directly with this prompt to get there. I've said it 100 times. Please do yourself some favors. Do some testing within these detectors. I think you'll get a better sense that they're not particularly that great. But anyway, let's give this a go. So again, the context here being fed into chat is the actual article itself, right? So pretty cool feature. Here it goes. So there you go, right? So it actually is kind of telling you how to pass these detectors. Everything with these detectors is pattern based. Like it says up here, where is it? Predictable patterns. That is what these detectors do. That is why if you change some of your formatting within the detectors from H2s to Ps, or just lose the traditional meta structure, it magically jumps from AI 100% AI to 100% human, which again is kind of silly. But so here we go. Back to this. So it says several the verdict. This article fails to create genuine. Okay. Can you please rewrite it? The article to pass this threshold for genuine reader. I spelled that wrong. Reader engagement. My computer is slow. Okay. So very simple, nothing special with these prompts, right? Just one, two, probably could dress it up a little bit better, which will probably lead to a better result. But really just wanted to show you here the power of this as it goes through with updating this article and making adjustments. So in the meantime, I think I already graded it. Yeah, so 100% originality here. I didn't include the top key takeaways. I just dropped this in here, and that's at 100%, right? So, okay, that's fine. Content scan. Okay, we have a new one coming. And okay, let's see here if it is going. Nothing's happening yet. Let me see what's going on. The article to pass. I don't know why it's not working here. There we go. Okay, just for some reason it wasn't working. As soon as that goes, it means it's connected to the API, so it should be going here. I don't think we've had any status alerts. That would be comical. Nope. Yeah, we don't. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, and the one thing, by the way, I would say with this is make sure to keep your point of view the same. You can do that within the prompting of itself. I would also make sure, just check for hallucinations and things like that. Again, when you fall out of predictable patterns, maybe you're going to pass originality scores, but that's not to say they actually won't hallucinate some things in there. So just be careful with that. Give it a quick read through before posting. But generally, from what I've seen, is it does really well in terms of just using this prompt very simply as is, and then hopefully getting a better score here on originality. We'll see here in a second. And then always, too, with if it doesn't, here we go. This recreates genuine engagement by using conversation. Yeah, so you'll see, like, obviously it goes through each of the bullet points from above of what made it predictable patterns, and it tries to eliminate it. I would even go one step further. There's, I think in the case study, there's the actual reader engagement and interest principle documentation. I would actually do that as opposed to just saying it. But let's just see here what this does. I'm not going to grab the title. I am just going to grab it here and go back to our friend here. I don't even know what did that do to word count. 908. I think that was around the same. Let's see here. Definitely clean up our favorite M dashes here for sure. And let's just see what happens here. There you go, real time, right? So again, just be careful with this. These things are, I don't want to say gameable, but that prompt has done this for me every single time. Go through it, make sure it's not hallucinating stuff into experiences and things like that. But if you want to pass originality, use this prompt within the chat with article for articles that you've already done. And you just are like, man, my client really wants to just, all they care about is passing this score. Fine, we can do that. That is a simple 1-2 prompt. You just saw how it was done. Tomorrow, I recreated that prompt for the front end. That prompt as the framework does really well. You know, it's paired with the Matt Diggity and NLP entity first half. Highly recommend using it. It needs tailoring for whatever you're building. Point of view mainly, obviously first, second, or third person. I have different segments for each. And then I really would add something specific towards the actual topic itself. Will go a long way in making sure that prompt then delivers this on the front end for you in the first time. If it doesn't, it'll be close and it will require tweaking, just like everything else within Cuppa. It took me, I don't know, 4 or 5 times to do this one, and now it just does it every single time, right? So, and that's for right now, right? So, like, again, this is using this system where Opus 4, using that prompt, just walked you through exactly how to use chat with article to go from 100% AI to 100% likely original. In originality, the all end be all with these stupid detectors. So that is just possible directly here. It took this, we're now 12 minutes in, but as you can see, it took about 5 minutes to do. So voila, presto, you're passing. One other quick note too. Damn it, Flux is so good. Flux Ultra. One thing we're thinking of adding, not to get off topic here, but there is a Pixelate. There's some type of animation where you can drop in an image, and it's a replicate model that you can then make this basically a 8 to 10 second animation, right? There's tons of these with replicate. So I think we're going to do that. It's going to be hopefully helpful for everyone on more the social side, right? So something that you can post on social that links back to the article. So there you go. This is the Opus 4 magic here with these very two basic prompts. But I say that jokingly because they are basic. But look, it took time to figure this out, right? So it's like, yes, it's now basic. Yes, it passes originality. I've had it done. I've had this happen every single time. Great. But it took a while to ultimately get there, even from understanding and reading this document. So that's kind of what Cuppa is all about. You can get any content you want, anything, if you just put in the time to learn the prompts. This will be in the actual video in the YouTube below. I'll leave this in there. I'll leave the actual X post as well. Highly recommend reading it. It just gives you insight into the model and specifically how it can actually understand what good content is based on this principle. But yeah, this is the latest and greatest series here, and hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow.